Shay family, it's Edwin Rose, always trying to bring you guys the truth, man. Let's dive right into this, man. I uh, I really don't have any material to go off of, which I should have, definitely prepped this video and made this video. Um, Tried to make this video super entertaining, which like I said, man, I just go off of what's being fed to me. The title of this video is going to be "We Think Asshole Backwards." As a people, we do everything the wrong way. We um we celebrate people going to prison versus people going to college. We bang on each other instead of banging on our true enemy or oppressor. We celebrate our oppressors' thought process more than we celebrate our ancestors' thought process. Um, and like I said, all of this came about, man, just by su- supporting Shakari Richardson. And now I told y'all my stance on the Olympics months ago. Walk away. We shouldn't be participating in it. It's still my stance. Walk away. Why are we participating, especially in Tokyo? Especially in Tokyo. We shouldn't be participating in these games, especially in Tokyo. I know these people got to make money. I understand that, but you know, once again, we're so afraid of creating our own. During the time of the Olympics, we can have another game going on. We can have another track meet going on. The best of the West or whatever you want. Listen, man, I'm tired of trying to be creative for creative people. We are creative people. We can think. And see, this is what I'm saying. We think so asshole backwards that sometimes I don't think that we actually think. We stop thinking. Only a few of us are actually trying to think and maneuver that way. So you guys have gotten so asshole backwards that you're supporting someone that said, knew what I was doing. I knew, the consequences. So I did it anyway, got caught, and hey, now everybody is like, let her run, let her do this, let her do that. And and who are they to tell her that that's just like, let me really explain it to you guys. That's just like anybody on here that hear my voice that has a if you support her running, that's just like me or anybody else that don't know you. I'm talking to each individual. Whatever your job is, whoever you work for, you go in, you get drug tested, you pop for the drug tests, you get fired or laid off, whatever the case may be. Then we come on here and say, "Oh man, you should let the person go back to work. You should let them go back to work." Now, mind you, all you clowns was on here about 4 years ago. Man, people that get welfare should be drug tested. And I told y'all that was the most asinine thing on the planet. That was the most asinine concept on the planet. Let's just say there's 1 million people receiving welfare. Most drug tests start off at $250. Just the kit, just to get the kit. You're going to pay another 100, maybe $150 because you got to hire a technician. You and I cannot administrate the test and seal it. It has to be somebody certified to do that shit. So you're talking about $200 plus another 200. Let's say $400. So 400 times 1 million. That's $400 million that you just gave away, and that's okay with you guys. But you expect a company to say, yeah, so you expect the company or whatever institute you're talking about, which we're talking about welfare right now, right? We're talking about people that receive food stamps, right? You expect this company to spend an extra $400 million to drug test the people to see if they get their food stamps. And then when they actually did it, because I think Delaware did it. I'm not 100% sure. I think Delaware did it. They only caught like 3%. So not only the money that you gave away that you're complaining about should be people should be drug tested for. These are people that actually need food. These are people that are actually going through everyday crisis every day of their life, and you're saying that they needed to be drug tested. You actually implemented it. Now, a world class athlete, knowing that she can't do this, knowing that she can't take PEDs, knowing that she can't take marijuana, knowing she can't take cocaine, knowing that she can't do these things, y'all are supporting this person? How backwards are we, family? How backwards are we? Like I said, if your job came and drug tested you, and I've never seen the support for this. I've never seen the support for somebody working hard. Now, mind you, and see, I try to give y'all these gems with the common sense that I am a safety professional. I've been doing this for over 20 years. So when you have a mandatory or whatever drug test and that person fails the drug test, as the company, we have the right, if you've done your things, if you've done everything correctly, you have the right to terminate that person's employment or suspend them or whatever disciplinary you choose, because you don't support that. Like I said in the last little video, I said, you guys can have a drug free work environment. Okay, it doesn't matter that marijuana is legal. It doesn't matter. Does it mess with your motor skills? If it mess with your motor skills, and I have a forklift in my warehouse, you cannot be using marijuana and drive my forklift. If I have a fleet of vehicles, you cannot be, and you will. Hey, I don't give a fuck if it's. Listen, family, there's ways around all this shit. This is why I always tell y'all to talk to me about some of the things that you guys are going through, for as workman's comp, safety. If you feel as though you're being harassed at your job, talk to me about that, because there's ways around this shit. No, we understand that it's a federal law, but we can't. I can't have you compromising other things that's going on. Now, like I said, that's the extreme because you're operating something. Here it is that if you want to be part of my organization, you cannot participate in marijuana. You cannot participate. And here's the orientation to that. Here's my orientation to that. Now you sign your paper that you've been orientated, and now you get suspended, and we supporting it. We're bashing the suspension. Like I said, man, I should have made notes. I should have came at y'all correct, but this is one of them times where it's just like, hey man, I'm really winging it, because everything I look at, everything I look at about us is backwards. It's backwards. It almost disgusts me that, you know, I'm gonna use myself for example. I'm gonna use myself for example. I'm gonna show you how backwards we are. Came up with an idea to say, hey man, I would like to try to separate from everybody. Um, I want us to have a place where we can call our own. So let's do the donation page. Let's set this thing up, man. Let's do it. I'm 100% in. Here's the plan. We build a resort. From the resort, from the income from that resort, it pays and takes care of the community. Okay, so people that live in the community work at the resort, and vice versa. You don't have to live in the community. You don't have to. We're not forcing this on anybody. If you just want to come make your money and go back to wherever, do that. That's your choice. But once you choose to walk away from us, don't ask for our help. And this is where I get that from. Now, I've helped. Y'all guys have seen me tell y'all, if y'all gonna help somebody, just help them, man. Don't ask for anything in return. Don't look at it and say, well, throw that shit in their faces that you helped them. And see, I'm not doing that. I'm not throwing it in their faces, but I'm telling you that I have helped people get jobs. I've helped people that I bought clothes, tennis shoes, I've done all of this shit for people. And I'm talking about before I was conscious. Before I was conscious. Y'all see me with my boys playing football and stuff like that. There might be a kid that couldn't afford um, shoes, and I bought some 16 pair of 16 cleats for a young man. 16. Motherfuckers in high school. I bought them. And then check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Listen to me. Listen to me. Anybody in here that I've ever helped, I honestly don't want nothing from you. But when you see me put up a donation page and I say, hey man, you know what? Hey, family, we're looking to do this. We're looking to do something different. The motherfuckers that I've helped, the motherfuckers that I helped should at least drop $10, $20 in there, because we ain't talking about I dropped $5 for these people. You guys know it. You guys on my Facebook page know it. You seen me. You seen me buy shit. And I tell y'all, man, it ain't this. It ain't my business. That's why that's another thing that I like. When I showed the young lady on dope and I said, hey man, we need to protect our sisters, and the girl was like, you just exploiting her. I really wanted to be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. First thing first, I gave her money. I gave her money, and I'm looking at her like, this is sad that we out here, not protecting our moms, not protecting our sisters, not protecting our cousins, not protecting our women. And this is what we're left with. We're left with, people that are addicted, people that even I am addicted, family. Even hey man, the food addiction, I'm doing it again. I'm gonna go hard again come Monday. Um, I understand it, but we won't support that. We don't help our own people. That's my point. My point isn't that, you know, I'm trying to expose the system. I'm not trying to expose these people right now. My point is, you should be the first motherfuckers in line to do something for someone that's doing right. Everybody should be in line for doing something, for helping someone that's trying to do right. I'm not on here smoking dope. 49 years old. Y'all know how I feel about THC and marijuana. We've already did the videos. Y'all already know. But I'm doing right. I get no support, but I choose to do something wrong. I choose to on the highest level of competing in track and field. I choose to smoke weed because I'm dealing with some emotional shit. I didn't reach out to nobody to try to get my mind right psychologically, physically, mentally, with just sitting down with a therapist or sitting down with a friend. I chose to get high. I knew that that went against my organization's policies. Now we got tons of support. Like I say, man, we are asshole backwards. We're some of the most backwardest motherfuckers on the planet. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I don't know why I do the shit that I do, man. I don't even know why I do the shit that I do. I hear motherfuckers talking about being real and your action speaks louder than words. Well, what motherfucking more do you need? And see, this is not an act. See, look, let's. I'm gonna switch it. Let's look at that. Y'all motherfuckers uplift actors more than you uplift real motherfuckers that's trying to do something for the community. An actor. I don't even know why y'all. Listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. I'm a. I always said that this English language is so fucking fucked up. Just listen to me what I'm saying right now. They want you to your actions speaks louder than word. Root word act. Actors. Root word act. Activists. Root word act. This is not an act. Only thing that this shit should be. Only thing that should be an act is an actor. This is not. We've been entrapped into this shit and call ourselves activists, but most activists have been actors. Most activists have been fucking actors. All they are is fucking hustlers, con men, and preachers. That's all they've ever been. Look them up. Look up an activist. Look up, pull up black activists, and 90% of the motherfuckers, when you pull it up, Christians, politicians, and preachers. This is why we can't move forward, because all this shit is a fucking act. And when you guys get to talk to a real person that's truly about the people, it's like banging your fucking head up against the wall, because everything that we look at, everything that I'm looking at, everything that I see like-minded people look at, guys, you know how frustrating it is, because we are asshole backwards. And I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm saying that we are backwards. We support fucking rapists and pedophiles. I've seen the game on social media more than I've seen. How many times have you guys shared my fucking donation page? Huh? Huh? How many times has anybody shared my fucking donation page? But I see game on here more than people have shared the donation page, talking about relationships and shit. Who gives a fuck what a pedophile thinks? We are asshole backwards. And I told y'all I was gonna do, and I told someone recently that I was gonna do a video of all the people that I don't fuck with. If you are a rapist, if you prey on our community, if you are a actor for activism, I'm going to expose you, because this is not a game. This is not an act. This is some real shit that we're trying to do and people are trying to accomplish. And these preachers, these politicians are taking the money and doing nothing with it. Like I said, I banged on the Muslims the last video, and that's what I said. We're so asshole backwards. You got this man talking all this shit. What has he done? And I understand. And this is also why I'm not mad at people. Truly, I'm not truly mad at people for not donating, because I know you guys have been donating for years to these actors and these activism people, or activist people, and they've done nothing. They've done nothing. Million Man March. I keep seeing people. Oh, this is the post that this is the post that irritates the fuck out of me. A million man, and now one person raided the stormed the White House. Like, so what? He took $5 million from y'all motherfuckers and left y'all to walk back home and get back home how the fuck you got there. He didn't give a fuck. He got in his bulletproof limo and drove the fuck off. It said thank you, laughing all the way to the motherfucking bank, and ain't done shit. Ain't done shit. The biggest con, the biggest actor on the motherfucking planet. He's full of shit. But then you got real people that really want to do something. You got all these fake motherfuckers, and y'all support them. Y'all give them money. Y'all give them time. We got black people that's doing positive things that y'all won't even support. I'm gonna take me out the equation now. Y'all, we got black people that a lot of people don't support. But why? Why? Because we're backwards. Because we rather go by. And I saw something the other day, man, and it made me really, really, really look at us fucked up again. I saw some people complaining about, once, and I see these videos a lot on YouTube and shit like that. People complain about, black businesses. You guys don't understand business, so you'll complain about it being too expensive. And I don't ever want to hear anybody on my news feed talking about black businesses and companies or brands are too expensive. Here's my point. In business, if you're a start off person, like if I'm a start off and I was to get this hat made, right? Okay. Big brands can get this hat made for $4 or $5 a hat. I can get the hat for $4 or $5. Then I gotta pay for the embroidery. Then I gotta pay for, the packaging. Then I gotta pay for all of this. So by the time you get the hat, I might have to charge you $25. When, of course, all of these brands are going to try to come out and say, hey, man, let's do these hats and let's sell them for the finished product for 25, right around $20 to $25, depending on the popularity of the hat. Okay. But me, I have to keep it at that price because that's what I've invested into the hat. I'm not ordering 10,000 hats where I can get the hats for $1.30. See, if I'm ordering 100, 150 hats. But bigger companies can order 10,000 hats and they'll give them a better deal. So now it doesn't hit you in the pocket so hard. These companies can say, hey man, finished product $5, finished product $10. And they making money like that. They sell those units, they make their money, and they make more money than I for selling 100 units. But you guys don't get that. But here's what pisses me off when I see these black people doing that. I see these black people standing and making videos with a Versace belt on, with a Gucci belt on, with a Versace shirt on, with a Rolex on, talking about in a BMW, in a Mercedes Benz, in their little food videos, and their little food blogs, and they little doing it in their cars and shit like that, talking about the black people product is too expensive. But you got a $1,200 shirt on. You got a $400 belt on. I don't. This is what I'm saying. We see how we are backwards, family. You're gonna shit on a black entrepreneur for being expensive, but then you got the most expensive shit on the planet. You drive and I see you moving in your car, then I see the Mercedes emblem on the headboard, and it's like you're a blogger, but you driving a Mercedes. You can't. Family, we have to do better, and the only way we can do better is by, once again, it's therapy. You gotta see the problem, talk about the problem, address the problem, try to fix the problem. You can't just be walking through here like fucking zombies for the rest of your life, saying backwards shit. We keep doing it day in and day out, man, and we're gonna keep getting stuck in the same rut. We don't uplift each other. Why? Why? We don't support each other. Why? And I hope a motherfucker do see this and feel a little bit bad. Cause I don't feel bad for making the video. I don't feel bad for saying that it's motherfuckers on my Facebook page that I have helped out. And I ain't talking about. I'm talking about life changing shit, family. And you can't donate to the donation page. You can't donate $5. I hope you feel bad. I hope you feel like shit. I do. I do, because we're backwards. We're backwards. I can get the phone call, hey brother, can I talk to you? Hey brother, what y'all got going on at work right now? What you doing? Whoop de whoop. I've gotten people jobs on top of jobs on top of jobs, family. Motherfuckers that I know and don't know. Because that's how I am. Now those people, like I said, those people should have been the first motherfuckers in line. Hey man, Rose a good motherfucker, man. Rose is solid, man. $5. $5. But no, 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 no. We don't support the real motherfuckers. We support the active motherfuckers. We support the motherfuckers that doing this shit to get likes. We support motherfuckers that's doing this shit to get, you know, to sell something. I ain't trying to sell y'all niggas nothing. And then maybe I should. Maybe I should say, fuck it. You know what, man? Let's just turn this into a money making scheme and go on by my business, man. Stop giving y'all free knowledge. Stop dropping the gems and start making motherfuckers pay for it. Anybody that, like I said, these activists turn this. It's an act, family. It's an act. These preachers know that this Bible ain't for us, but it's an act to get your money. Now, I hate to do it, man, but y'all know there's some people that's talking the same thing that I talk about. That the first thing out of their mouth is donate to the donation page and call this page and call this number and donate and do this. That's all they talk about. I don't want to be that dude, but I'm just saying there are people out there that's trying to do good, and we are not supporting the people that's trying to do good within our community and even build a new community because we got to shake off a lot of shackles. And one of these shackles is just the way we think. We think backwards. We do things backwards. Every every time I get on this damn thing, man, and look at it, it's like, wow, really? Let me see how far I can go. I'm just getting on Facebook. Let's see how far I go before I see a Shakari Richardson post. Oh, it ain't on there. It ain't popping up like it was yesterday. Oh, so y'all moved on a little bit, huh? But that's good. That's good because it's not our job to support motherfuckers when they doing wrong. It's our job to say, hey, you knew what the fuck you was doing. Now you need to do better. That's good, and I'm good. I'm glad that it's not on here as much. But you know, they definitely own it. Like I said, they definitely own it. But you know, it's not as flooded like it was the last 2 days, which I'm glad. I can't take another day of watching this shit all day long. I'm sorry. Shit is crazy to me, man. So, family, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know. My journey has been my journey. You guys have seen it. You guys can embark on the same path, man. You guys can do the same thing. You guys can start trying to come up with ideas to make this a better situation for us. And my biggest thing with our people is we gotta come together. Without unity, family, there's going to be nothing. They've been picking us off since they since the so-called Emancipation Proclamation was signed. They've been picking us off one by one because we are not together. We don't have a unit, any type of unity going on where there's and this is why I've always saluted the Muslims, but they got contracts with these cats. These cats walk around unarmed and they ain't never whooped nobody's ass that doesn't look like them. They've always whooped motherfuckers' ass that look like us. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. So I salute them for the fake facade, but that's actually a blueprint of how we should be operating. That's actually a blueprint of what we should be doing. But at the same token, on their hips should be something that can put a dent in the motherfuckers. Okay? So I don't look at this as, this is what we should be out there doing and marching and doing all that shit. No, man. We should be moving. We should be tilling. We should be farming. We should be doing goldsmith. We should be doing ironwork. We should be doing carpentry all ourselves for our community. Okay? So once again, family, at the bottom line, do what you got to do, man, to better yourself. Been saying this for the last 10 years, man. Read, read. You don't believe what I say? Pick your phone up, man. Pick your phone up. You don't believe that you don't believe religion, or you believe that your religion is solid. I'll challenge your religion right now and say your book is a lie. Yeah, the author of your book is a lie. The God of your book is a lie. And I say this to you for quick research. It's off the top of my head. Okay, when God sent Adam and Eve, or no, when God sent no, when God created Adam and Eve, He said to repopulate the earth, not populate the earth. I challenge the intelligence of anybody or anything that says repopulate versus populate when you just created this earth. So there should be nothing older than this earth because it was just created 6,000 years ago. So why would you even say repopulate and not populate? If you wanna, if you're a politician and you want to do some research about anything that we've said, look at the Constitution. You still don't have voting rights. You still don't. You still don't have rights as a person. Slavery is still legal if the person is deemed a criminal. See, some of these rules and regulations have to change, and y'all not going to change the Constitution. You should maybe think about separating and having sovereignty from the tyranny that we face, because we all face the same tyranny. You politicians, look up tyranny, look up slavery, and see if it's been abolished or was it reworded. And then look at the amount of time that blacks are given for the same crimes that white commit. Look at the amount of time that blacks are giving versus the white people for doing the same crime. And now you see where, and then look at the industry. This is not something for us, family. Hey man, if you really love actors and entertainers, what have they done for us? You like these act motherfuckers, this act word, activists, actors, bullshit ass people. What have they done for us? You're talking about you can name the top 10 athletes on the planet. Now, y'all know I always try to show a little love for Bill Cosby, right? So Bill Cosby donated, and his wife donated $20 million to Spelman. Dr. Dre donated, I think it was 70 or $90 million to UCLA. Jay-Z then did a whole bunch of donations for people. Can't remember the amounts. So we have entertainers. And like I said, you can just go to the top 10 and they have the power to change. They have the money, the financial power to change the way that we move. And they haven't. They've given it to white institutions. Spelman is a white institute. Sorry. Do your research. Most of those black colleges are named after white slave owners anyway, and we don't run shit, we don't control shit. Okay? The money is not going in our pockets. It is what it is. Like I say, we just do things. We just out here just being lollygagging around, skipping around, just being comfortable with the bullshit that they feed us, and we're not doing any research. We're backwards. How can you be indoctrinated in something and you don't study that something that you're being indoctrinated in? All right. Like I said, that's a little research for all of you guys, man. But we got to start thinking forward and think correctly for our brothers and sisters so we can provide a safe haven for our family years to come. All right. Because like I said, once again, we're going to continuously being picked off one by one, and we are conditioned to it because every time we see it, we get a little upset, then we go back to normal. We get a little upset, then we go back to normal. But we have to change that. We have to change that. This is not their problem. We are the problem. All right? Hotel.